to the Young Content Show.
Four bitches hard to fit them in my coupe. And a man girl to the nation, you wanna get loose. Young nigga, I was broke, I was really on that stool. Baby, we can slide to Tokyo, we can zoom. Everything inside it, gloss in the bright city, don't get blinded. Yeah. Like one and I got it, talking that shit, pull up if you bout it. Yeah. You say you call my phone every time your mind get clouded. We 5,000 miles away, I'll drop a pin, come find me. We 5,000 miles away, I'm lost in Harajuku. I can fly you where I'm at, this lifestyle you ain't used to. Japanese girls say power kawaii, nice, she never felt more alive. She don't understand me, but shit, you still my type, we can catch her vibe. She don't understand me, but she know they survive, you can't deny. Anime girls, pretty face like Mary. Think I got lost on the road, thanks Siri. Started in Shibuya, now we lost in Ginza. Where I'm from, niggas masked up like ninjas. When she pop out at night, she with it. Counting up colorful, getting we spend it. Four bitches, hard to fit them in my coupe. And a man girl to the night, she wanna get loose. Young nigga, I was broke, I was really on that stool. Baby, we can slide to Tokyo, we can zoom. Everything inside it, gloss in the bright city, don't get blinded. Yeah. Like one and I got it, talking that shit, pull up if you bout it. Yeah. You say you call my phone every time your mind get clouded. We 5,000 miles away.
Whoa, shoot. Peace, beloved, peace. It's your homie, Young Content, the unofficial sensei of the culture, mastering youthfulness and contentment. And you know where you just stepped into, to episode 126. Welcome to the Dojo. Play it. Dojo lit. To all the lovely couples out there, Valentine's Day happens to fall on a Tuesday, which is also Taco Tuesday. You know, I'm Spanish, so we don't really give a shit about Taco Tuesday, but enjoy your Taco Tuesdays. Get the taco in the bed. You feel me? Holler. Shout out to McCrushin in the building, showing laughs. I tried to experiment with a new song by the Fabric Ecosystem. That one's called Blinded. Hope you liked it. We have Nifty Q in the building. The whole network is in there. Web3, the Web3 network. Let's go. Hit money, eat. You know, we got a special guest in here. It's Cagy. He's fine. The ninjas, when they get Cagy, they never hurt him because he's like a boss himself. So they only just escort him. He doesn't like to be touched. You feel me? So how's everyone doing? How's your mind? How's your energy? Shout out to the podcast listeners. Make sure you hit the like button early. All right. That's magical Sensei Dojo luck. You know, you might get more blur tokens if you just hit the like button. But without further ado, let me stop talking my head off. Let's bring Cagy in the mix. What up, Cag?
What up, my friend? Thank you for having me, man. I appreciate it. Honestly, bro, you're an artist, man. You are a content artist. Honestly, like, I just talk crap, right? But you're an artist. You're a real artist. It's insane. One day,
I'm a weird dude,
you're
bro.
Gonna
okay,
yeah.
I got too many fries missing in this Happy Meal, okay, and it just allows me to just do whatever I want and be weird. Sorry.
Yeah, but that's good. That's a good thing, and I do appreciate your art, right? I see it, and one day it's gonna hit. Somebody's gonna be like, "Holy crap, what the hell? This is different," right? So thank you for having me.
I hope those people are not doing too much coke, because I've been underneath their nose for a minute, buddy, and I'm telling you, they just need to see it. How's your mind, dude? How's your energy? I know it's super grateful to see you. I had you on the show last year. It was iconic. Dude, I'm super happy to have you here. I just titled you Cagy because you're verified and you're really that dude. People in the chat are showing you love. What's been new with you, man? Give me the spiel. We're going for 30 minutes.
Yeah, man, I'm chilling. I just moved to Dominican Republic right now. Living a 3-bedroom home, $700 a month, very chilling. Moved from Miami, and yeah, my energy right now is kind of low because I've been playing this game called The Rust. It's a Web2 game, but actually
you
can
playing
earn...
Rust? That game is toxic.
It is pretty toxic, but it's pretty fun when you play it together with people and shit. So I'm playing in a server that actually earns you a cryptocurrency. I don't know if this cryptocurrency is gonna blow up, but I like to be early in stuff, right? And for me to play a Web2 game in a server that earns you a cryptocurrency, and that cryptocurrency you can use it in that blockchain's marketplace and all of that stuff. I mean, it could blow up potentially. I don't know. And I like to be early, and then I'll look like a genius when it blows up. And if it doesn't, then I'll stay quiet.
Yeah, those are the games, man. Like the Jimmies that started Namelesses, the Bored Apes like Franklin. They're cool, they're investors, but who's gonna be the guy who's gonna be on the billboards that started the games? You know what I mean? That started early. Is that you still aiming for that?
I mean, I kind of am, to be honest. I think without taking shots at any creator out there, I think the few content creators that started this in the gaming space was Crypto Stash. First of all, he's
like my grandfather.
Yeah, and then me, and we kind of laid the foundation, and a lot of people that are like blowing up right now, they're blowing up on the foundation that we built for them, right? In a way, because now it's accepted. People are talking about content like, oh my god, we need better content, we need better this, and that's good. The industry is growing. It's a good thing. And sometimes the first movers don't necessarily get recognized as they should. But it's all good.
That breaks my fucking heart though, bro. That shouldn't be that way, man. It really shouldn't be that way. There should be look at BTC or something like that, and don't get shit on, like, come on, give the OG credit.
Yeah. I mean, I think there's credit given. They just don't want to give it, right? It's a popularity contest. Who speaks to the people in a way that is not
Who's the Gerber? Who gives people Gerber food? You know what I mean? Like the Gerber applesauce when you were a kid, soft and palatable, you could swallow it.
Exactly, and I'm not that person. I'm not exactly that person, and I don't want to be that person. So I would just want to be me. Whenever I think something, even if it's dumb, I wanna be there and speak my mind, right? If not, I just wouldn't be able to be me. And I think you can relate to that in many ways, right?
Absolutely, bro. I'm super. Let me get to the chat. So Cagy on that island life. David Jeffrey says LFG preparing for AR with Rust? Question mark. Sir, what happened to no NFT, no play?
It's still there. I mean, I still believe it. If I haven't played a Web2 game that it doesn't have any type of crypto or NFTs, it's the same. I'm playing Rust because I'm earning.
You didn't want to go hard on Dookie Dash, bro? Go stupid. Go full crack mode on that one. I
think it's so look. I think it's very weird to see a game like that and people right away. That's what I'm talking about. Like, for example, there's other content creators that right away jumped on the train of Dookie Dash gamers, like Web3 gamer content creator, and it's like, bro, you've been talking shit about. Tetris. Yeah, you've been talking shit about how bad games are here, but as soon as a shitty game, because it's a shitty game, it might be fun, but it's a shitty game, is blowing up. Now you're behind it, like this is the best shit ever, and what a revolutionary thing Bored Ape has done. And then you see those two things, and I'm like, okay, so you don't really have a ground to stand on. Like, you just go wherever the views are. Okay, I guess that's a strategy. I mean, if it works, it works, but I don't know.
Yeah, dude, and it's sad because they got botted too, which is sad as shit. You know what I mean? The game that got, they just spent all this money on it gets botted. Holy fuck. No one's safe. No one is safe.
Yeah.
Someone said sheesh from El Salvador. I gotta give you the sheesh for that one, beloved. It's APO time. Alpha plays only. So I think you should have got an award, dog. I really do. I've been watching the space for a long time. I was waiting. I know someone said cough Bryson in here. I don't know what that meant. Bryson's cool, but you should have definitely got that award, beloved. And you know, are you trying to get politically correct and, you know, get on your Biden vibe?
No, I'm not gonna do that. I
said,
think,
fuck
yeah, I'm not gonna do that, and it's okay. It's just that's just kind of how life works. And some people go corporate, you know, some content creators will go corporate, and they will basically be somebody's bitch, and people will tell them what to do behind the scenes, like, oh, don't tweet this, like, delete that, don't hang out with those people because you're gonna
Twitch
look
is gonna
bad.
ban
like,
you.
yeah, like all those little things, like there's people that are gonna be that, and they're okay being that as long as they get famous, right? Like it's almost like they're drinking the Kool-Aid as long as they get famous, and that's okay. That's certain type of people that can handle that, because it does take a certain a personality, and I give credit to that personality. I don't necessarily respect it that much, but I do give credit where it's due, because to do that means you got to sacrifice who you are and be like, okay, I can't say this, I can't say that.
It's kind of like you don't have any nutsack though, in a sense. Like you got to get your nuts clipped. You know, if you've seen a Snatch, you know, or the movie The Town. Sorry, when he clipped his nuts at the end.
Yeah. I mean, look, it happens in every industry. That's just kind of how it works. And I also know that there's some people behind the scenes that don't want me to win anything. They want to like eliminate me from the kind of like the Web3 gaming, and they just want to put somebody that is, you know, that is politically correct, and they also want to in a way you know, use the minority aspect, because I don't look like a minority, but you know, I could use that card too. Like now I'm Latino and Dominican. Like, bro, like I should be up there because I'm Latino. Where are the Latino awards? So
we get into some juicy shit, homies.
And I'll give you an example. Like on Bryson. Like Bryson, you know, much respect. But I watched an interview of the person that signed Bryson, and he said he signed them because he's black.
Yeah.
Right. So, I mean, what else is there to say? You know, he literally got signed because he's black. It's fucking crazy to say that in an interview. I'm like, what? So not because he's good, but because he's black and he can make it.
Red flag.
As a minority.
Red flag for sure.
That shit was a red flag for me.
Red flag for sure.
And look, this is no talking shit on Bryson, because Bryson is a good content creator, and he knows how to talk in camera. He's a really good content creator. Yeah. But the person that signed them, I'm like, bro, are you kidding me? You just fucking said that? That's disrespectful as fuck.
Yo, this title of the stream, beloved, is called Does Web3 Gaming Need a Battery? You got to talk about the content creator scene for sure. I wanted to ask the homie Don, you standing by? You know, you're the local dojo intern. What do you think about what he just said? Because he just dropped a lot of alpha there. What do you think about those red flags, bro?
Huh? What did you say? The dawn is no longer.
All right, Don. Thanks for nothing, bro. You never answer the question ever. You're a fucking dumbass. Jesus Christ. Let's go back to the music. So the title is Web3 Gaming Needs a Battery. Let's talk about that. Where do you think the battery is coming from, man? You're playing Rust, earning coins. Who's gonna give us the battery in the back of the toy? What's gonna make this toy start going crazy and Toys R Us? I was gonna say Toy Store. What's the battery we need right now? I need it coming from the Sensei of gaming himself, Cagy.
Jesus, look, it's a very tough market to understand, even for the Web2 big companies. I don't really know where it's gonna come from. I have an idea that is going to come from an MMORPG. Like Ember Sword, it has a lot of following. It has Web 2 aspects. It's actually, I would say, 80% Web 2, and then it has a few aspects of Web 3, which is like you can own your land. There's a revenue share if you own a land, and everything that goes on in the marketplace goes back to the people that have lands. Not everything, but like 7%. I think it's like 7%. Let me see. 7% fee on their marketplace. So 50% of that is distributed to the people that have lands. So if that game blows up and there's billions of dollars being traded in skins and stuff like that, then a portion of that is given back to the landowners, which is a pretty good system. You're not gonna get rich out of that, but you're giving back to the players from everything that goes on in the marketplace. So imagine if you had a skin in Counter-Strike and all those millions and billions of dollars being traded go back to the people that have skins, and a portion is distributed back to them. I mean, that's basically how you got to think about it. So that's a good concept, and I think that MMORPG might be the one that really brings Web2 players and a little bit of Web3 together. And you don't need a LAN to play, which is very important. Then you have other games that are full-blown economies that do take a little bit more expertise to be part of, and they will take a little bit more expertise, like Star Atlas, like Miranda's. They have full-blown economies. Every single token, every single resource is going to be tradable, and that makes it way harder to be part of, because there's a lot of fluctuation. One day wood is worth this amount of money, and then the other day, because you don't need wood anymore, it goes down in price. So it's a real market, right? We'll see. We'll have to see. But that's what I think. That's gonna.
I feel like we need the Kanye of the Web3 gaming scene, because a lot of these Web3 people are like, and a lot of these traditional gamers are like, dude, I'm not gonna touch anything with NFTs on it. I'm not gonna touch it. A lot of Ubisoft is like trying to walk around, pens and needles, like we don't want to ruin our fan base. And I'm like, that's why I really love what April Union is doing, because they have limited creativity. They could do whatever the fuck they want. Something from the indie side will rise. But we need some fucking evangelism going on here, bro.
I think that's a good point. I was talking about from like a big game perspective, like what's really gonna bring the battery. But I do believe that there will be a game that will come out of nowhere and blow people's mind. And I think Dookie Dash, for example, although it comes from a big company already, it has that aspect. Like, what the fuck? Like, how does this blow up? And I think we're gonna have that type of game that is indie, that came out of nowhere, and out of nowhere everybody wants to play it for X or Y reason, and we don't know why. It just fucking hit. And that's what I'm really hoping for. I rather see an indie game where there's 3, 4, 5 developers grinding their asses off, living on their minimum viable way, and out of nowhere they blow up and they're successful. I like those stories.
Yeah.
And that's why I was really part of Axie. At the beginning, Axie didn't really have that much investment. They grinded since 2018, and although they fucked up and then money got to their head, which is normal, they did come out of like nothing, and they grinded. And a lot of the people in Axie were paid in Axies back then. People don't know this. They were paid in Axies and NFTs. They weren't taking payment. So that's when you really know that holy shit, these people grinded, right?
Holy shit. Someone in the chat says, what do you think about imposters? ?
I mean, imposters is very similar to what's it called, that game? Among Us. I mean, it's a copy, to be honest. It does come from Elliot Trades, but I feel like
you think Elliot Trades takes us to Valhalla with his
it could be. I just think it's just an MVP for him. Like, okay, let me try one game.
Yeah.
Let me make it successful first. Like, okay, here, the product is out, and he probably will build other games along the way. And that's not the only game that he has. He actually made another one. It's called Pizza Heroes. It's a MOBA, and actually I have it on Steam.
Okay.
He never released it though. So yeah, I think he's gonna keep building games. But Imposters is not it. I don't think it would.
No, not it.
It's a nice game, but I don't think it's.
Have you been tapping into like what the Digidaiaku system is doing, the Castaways, stuff like that? That's another base layer, right?
Yeah. I mean, I like what they did. I mean, they're doing free NFTs. You're talking about the DGs, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, they started this campaign of free NFTs. What I don't really like about DGs is that you're giving free NFTs, but there's really no product yet.
Yeah.
So it's like you're just giving free NFTs. They raised $200 million. And they're coming out like they're the saviors of Web3 gaming. And anybody can do free NFTs with $200 million on the pocket, But this guy is really an experienced developer. So in that area, I'm like, okay, I'm kind of bullish on that, right? This guy came from a big company that he sold and shit. I think he sold it for like $300 million, some shit like that. And now he gets invested $200 million to build games and doing free NFTs. That's a good thing for the space. What I say to other games is like, let that guy spend all the money. Once he not run out of money, but once he's tired of spending money, then go do your marketing. Let him do the marketing for Web3 games.
Yeah, absolutely.
Basic.
I love that you keep it real, man. A lot of people misunderstand you, man. I think I know who you, I will never know who you are, but you're a ninja, dog. You know, you belong in the dojo. I was kind of pissed when you didn't join the dojo clan. I'm not gonna lie, but when I bought you into AR, but I know you
Dude.
sold a bone for a 1 gold coin too. I heard about that shit too.
Wait, that's bad?
Dude, that bone that you had was fucking crazy rare.
What? Dude!
I don't know who
I
gave you the
can't
bone,
believe
but I was the guy who gave you the sword with the
I know,
green shirt.
Nice,
But
thank you,
yeah,
man. I
dude,
appreciate
super excited to have you on there. Crypto Stash wanted to get on there too. I needed to send him a token. I'm like, bro, I'm not sending no more tokens. I'm strapped for liquidity. I've been holding on for 9 months now. I don't know how long I can hold on anymore. Okay, let's be honest. Can
Yeah,
you hold on
that's
for 9 more months in this shit?
I'm good. Yeah. I took out enough money to be decent. To be decent. I did lower my costs too, because that's the thing. Because I'm not married. Because now I have kind of a girlfriend.
Yeah.
Kind of. I still haven't asked her out, but
Yeah.
because I'm not married, I don't have kids, I don't have anything. It's like I'm very flexible. I can live the high life, which I was living in a way. I was in a really nice apartment. I had a really nice car. And then when I see the bear market coming in, I'm like, dude, nothing. I'm not attached to anybody. Boom, I leave, lower my costs, spend less, and I have a good bag in USD that I can be chilling, right? Because I already went through the 2018 bear market.
Yeah.
I literally lost everything. I was a millionaire on paper.
Yeah.
Right. Like
I know
everybody.
what that feels like.
And then I didn't take any out.
Yeah.
I spent a lot, but
Yeah.
I didn't take any out. And then
Do you
when
not
it
give a
hit-
fuck about regrets? You don't even think about that. You don't even let yourself go into that past
No,
mode, huh?
no. You just gotta learn from it. And I learned this time around. I actually took money out at the right time.
Yeah.
And now I'm in a better position. Now, next bull market, oh man, that one, I have to come out generational wealth. I'm going for $50 million or more, right?
Hey, man,
without
it's time.
scamming anybody,
That's
which
APO.
is very important. Holy shit.
Some Iron Alien, I miss you, bro. I know I miss you, brother. I hope you're doing well in El Salvador. Like the stream, no regrets for shit, sure. He says we're all in this together. I think
No
that's
regrets,
that's a musical from High School Musical. I think that's a musical. Oh, we're all in this together. Cringy as hell.
We're all in this
I hate that. I'll sing it, dude. I knew you were gonna sing it. I
I
hate that for myself. I was also going to say that another battery that Web3 Gaming can have is through, I think, guilds. I mean, you have Juice Team. That seems like a really, really interesting, juicy perspective, what you're doing there. Look at these Web3, look at these gaming guilds of World of Warcraft. They bring in multi-million dollars. How do we start that? How do you get that rolling? And talk about the Juice Team a little bit.
Yeah. I'll talk a little about the Juice Team. So basically, the Juice Team is a Web3 content creation and esports organization. In reality, the guilds that we have inside our community are basically kind of like by default, because we're gamers. We're like, okay, let's go into this game, let's create a little guild, and then we play games together and we create a guild. But we're not a guild only. We are a content creation team, and we will go into Web3 esports later down the road. Right now, it doesn't make sense to even tackle a Web3 esports because we don't even have a game that is good enough for esports yet. So there's no reason why we should be spending money in acquiring players, but we will acquire players in the future. 100% we will acquire players and we will compete at the highest level. So that's basically what we are right now. We're a content creation team. The esports side will come after. Right now we have 3 content creators. It's me. It's Paid to Play, which is a small content creator. We're incubating, we're helping him kind of grow. In YouTube, he started with us like 2,500 subscribers. Now he's at 3,300. Like he's growing little by little. He's learning a lot of things with us.
APO,
and we're giving him all the tools that he needs, whether it's thumbnails. If we have any partnership, we throw him in there, right? Like if somebody comes to me like, yo, okay, we want to pay you for a video or whatever, then I'll throw in Paid to Play so he can make a little bit of money as well. So I'm doing that. And then we have another content creator, which is a Spanish creator. CAGYJAN, that has like 200,000 subscribers in Spanish.
Nice.
I think he's gonna retire from YouTube, but I think we're gonna acquire his socials so that we can do Juice Team in Spanish as well. So we're gonna tackle the Spanish market as well. So that's that.
Sheesh.
Right now, we do have an NFT, and this NFT basically gives you access to a marketplace, which is a native marketplace that works right now on Discord. It gives you access to Juice tokens. There are off-chain tokens. These off-chain tokens, you can use them in our marketplace to buy NFTs from games that we partner with.
That.
So games give us NFTs for free all the time. Not for free.
You
but
reward
like,
engagement with those tokens too, right? You want to look out to the best people in the Discord too.
Exactly. Yeah. So we do quests, right? We have a quest system. So we're like, yo, go like this tweet and go play this game. They earn the Juice token and then they spend the Juice token in the marketplace.
Got it.
Now this is
Genius.
locked. This is locked with an NFT that is a paid NFT. But later down the road, we're gonna open it up for free, but with less earnings for the people that have the soulbound NFT. That's gonna be later down the road. Now, the other thing that this NFT has is that it connects to more than 25 games. So in all those 25 games, you get a unique skin or airdrop with a Juice Team logo. And actually tomorrow we're gonna drop our first airdrop in this game, Chronos. So it's gonna be 2 skins and 1 weapon. So 3, actually it's 5 NFTs, and that's for the people that only for the people that have our NFT. So yeah, and they're Juice Team skins. They're really cool and shit. So yeah, this is our first drop, and we have 25 partners right now. So we're gonna keep going little by little, growing. So that's that's the Juice Team.
And I love that, dope, because you know, right now you could be worried about what Elon is doing with the algorithm, but you're saying screw it. I'm still innovating. Can't be stopped. Dude, Twitter is a fucking echo chamber of, I don't get no alpha on Twitter, bro. But I feel like what you're doing is alpha right there. That's fucking alpha. BTS.
Yeah. I think the main issue, I just want to talk about this real quick. A lot of DAOs, gaming DAOs, raised a lot of money in 2021 and 2022. They're all scams, right? That's just kind of the truth, right? I'm just going to say it right now. Like, those tokens have no use case. It was just basically they sold it to investors. Investors dumped on everybody, and I don't want to mention any names, but you know, they're scams. Like you can't do shit with those tokens. There's no voting. There's no governance. There's nothing. It's just straight up scam. So that's why we didn't decide to go the token route, because it doesn't make sense to release a Juice token that is on chain unless there's actually something that you can do with the Juice token. So we're in beta, we're testing this off-chain Juice token, and maybe if it makes sense, only if it makes sense, then we'll put it on chain. But it doesn't make sense to do that. And all these gaming DAOs raise millions. We're talking about $5 to $10 million each. And I'm here.
Can I say YGG or no?
I mean, YGG is one of them. Then you got Ready Player DAO. Then you got all this crap.
Is YGG still killing it? Crushing the game? I mean, they have a big base. You know, they just need some a viable product.
Yeah, I don't think. I mean, they're there. They're competing and stuff like that. But it's not that genuine. It's really what it is. It's really what it is. It's not that genuine. And I have much respect for Gabby. I think he's an innovator in the space. But like, it's really not that genuine. I give YGG a break because they were the first to kind of like, let's see if this works. But every other DAO out there, every other fucking gaming organization that raised money, they knew what they were doing. It was literally, let's put a token on top of a gaming org and let's just dump. Right. That's basically what it is. And they have no product. You go to their website, they have no product. Yeah. They have nothing. They have nothing. And I'm here, just started the Juice Team, you know, a couple months ago. And I have spent way less than all these millions of dollars. I mean, my budget for the Juice Team was like $40,000, and I've done way more for the community than any of these gaming DAOs.
Bye, Nifty Q. Much love. He said, y'all got a meeting. Good to see you two OGs on one screen. Later, brother.
Peace, Nifty. So yeah, that's it. That's all I'm gonna say about that.
We have another. We're probably gonna go over 5 minutes because you know we were gonna do a 30-minute show, but screw it. What do you want to say to Elon, dude? Rip Elon a new asshole for me, please.
No. I think Elon, to be honest, has done a good job at releasing all these Twitter files and all this good stuff. I think it was very important for the freedom of speech for this to happen. I'm not saying he's a hero, but I think he has done more good than bad, for sure, in my opinion. That's my opinion.
You're not worried about the algorithm at all?
Nah, I mean, whatever. You know, you got YouTube, you got whatever. Like, dude, I think he's just experimenting right now, so we're all good.
Facts. Dude, we were coming up on the tail end of the show. I wanted to ask you, beloved, what's some stuff that you're gonna post on Twitter? Any controversial thoughts you had today?
Actually, I didn't have any controversial thoughts today, but yeah, one thing that is pissing me off is really pissing me off.
Talk your shit, man.
Yeah, there's a lot of people talking about like, oh, gaming tokens. Like, if you're doing gaming token content, you're not, that's not real content or whatever. I'm like, bro, that's part of the Web3 industry. Like, like having tokens in games is part of the new wave of gaming. And it's true that a lot of these games just don't have a sustainable economy yet, but we're testing shit. And these people that are talking shit about tokens and like a new era of gaming. I'm like, what new era, like, without tokens? Like, we need the tokens. Like, it's a new innovative way to trade within a game. They're not all gonna work, that's for sure, but we need to keep trying until we find a model that is like, damn, that makes sense, right? And I do agree that not all games are gonna have that and should have that, but there's a lot of games that it does fit well to having a full-blown economy. So I mean, I just over that shit. It's so annoying. And then they get all these likes and shit. Like,
yeah.
Do people not think like
there's accounts on Twitter that hate NFTs and hate NFT gaming. They'll ratio you quick, but
yeah,
you got to stand tall.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck. And that's the thing. Like, we're trying to adapt to Web 2. I'm not trying to adapt to Web 2. I don't give a fuck. I don't care.
A fuck either. Fuck it.
I don't care about Ubisoft or I don't care about Microsoft.
Yeah, you guys were not visionaries. I mean, as much as it is, let's keep it 100. You guys are consumers, and the visionaries are at the top. And then they force feed you. Sorry, they force feed you, and you adopt it. You didn't like battle royales until you started fucking liking them. Sorry.
Exactly. That's exactly what it is. Exactly. So people don't think for themselves. So I don't give a fuck what I'm not trying to adapt to the Web 2 pleb. Like, honestly, like, what am I gonna adapt to the Web 2 pleb? They're not making any money. They're not making any money. They're not going on Uniswap for me and making trades for me. No, fuck them. I don't care.
And I got respect to the gamers, bro. I got respect to the Dorito infested keyboard and the Mountain Dew 6-packs and shit. And I got respect, but I got a lot of respect for you, Cagy, and you know what I mean. I really hope that if I blow up, you blow up too. I would love to do some fucking funny ass controversy ass shit. It's funny.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, bro. You really do put in work in content, man. And I think at some point something's gonna happen for you. Just don't give up. Just don't give up. It's very unique. Okay. We'll see. We'll see what happens. We just gotta keep grinding. Sometimes it could take 5 to 10 years, right? I was doing content since 2017, and it took me until 2021 to blow up. That's 4 years doing content. Grinding with no viewers, and I still have not that many viewers, right? Like, it's a lot of grind. I'm not gonna stop. I mean, you shouldn't either. So
absolutely, dude. This is the part of the show where I give you the gong. I don't know. You remember the gong? The gong was able. I gave you the gong last time. The gong is a sacred symbol of the dojo, homie. You're gonna have to. The gong allows you to speak the truth, whatever that truth may be. Okay, you can expose somebody. You can tell someone how you really feel about them. You could say something to your Valentine's, but the gong is coming. You might not be able to hear it, but I just played it. You have the floor, and we're out of here.
Wait, is my floor?
Yeah, it's your floor. It's your world.
No, I don't want to talk shit. I think I just want to say, guys, thank you guys for watching. I appreciate it. Make sure you like this video. Make sure you comment. Make sure you follow me and Young Content on Twitter. And hopefully, in the future, we will blow up and be at the top together. Much love.
For sure. Yo, 2024 is coming after all the awards. Live the dream, eat ice cream, and above all, stay content. Later, y'all. Peace.
I can't wait to get my neck frozen. Each time it stand for every night I'm fucking homeless. Had to take these L's for me to get this focused. Might collect the pick that I can buy a home with. All this APO inside the dojo. I'm sure you wanna take a photo. Say you ain't going when you don't take risks. That's why you don't fall for FOMO.
Yeah, and I still shoot from the logo. How you get this far off a photo? They just always gon' hate what they don't know. All the seeds like what I need a bag for. Running to these plays, no hassle. Couldn't spend what I spend on gas though. Now she wanna pull me in, no lasso. Would've bought a Montclair, didn't match though. Shit.
Man, you wanna act like an asshole. Man, you wanna burn this cat sight. Knew that fella and I got from sight. Just started this shit and I feel like I might take get my neck frozen. Each time they stand for every night I was fucking homeless. Had to take these L's for me to get this focus. Might collect the pick that I can buy a home with. All this APO inside the dojo. I'm sure you wanna take a photo. Say you ain't going when you don't take risks. That's why you don't fall for FOMO.
Yeah, and I still shoot from the logo. How you get this far off a photo? They just always gon' hate what they don't know. All the seeds like what I need a bag for.